So, you are thinking about making the leap from academia to industry, but it feels like jumping into a whole new world, right? I totally get it because I made that leap myself. And here's the thing, it doesn't have to be as scary as it seems. You might already have everything it takes to make this transition successfully. Stick around because today I'm unpacking exactly how to go from academia to industry with confidence, sharing what worked for me, the biggest myths to ignore, and the real-world skills you already have. Hello, I'm Dr. J. The switch from academia to industry might sound like a big scary change, but guess what? It's way more common than you'd think. Did you know that up to 80% of PhD graduates end up in careers outside of academia? Even so, it's still a bit of a mystery, right? How exactly do you take your hard-earned academic skills and use them to thrive in industry? Today, we'll break it down together, myth-bust a little, and by the end, hopefully, you'll be feeling ready to roll. So, what's the biggest hurdle most of us face when thinking about industry? One word, fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of feeling not being qualified, fear of failure. You might be thinking, I've spent years working on my degree, but is any of this actually useful in industry? Or I don't have real-world experience. How can I compete? Let's set the record straight. These fears totally normal and mostly based on misconceptions. Many academics think industry employers only want people with hands-on experience, but the truth is, they are often looking for the unique skills and fresh perspective that people from academia bring to the table. Another big misconception is that academics don't have the soft skills industry wants. But think about it. All those years of research, they've given you amazing project management skills, verbal and written communication skills, independence, and laser-focused attention to detail, all of which are superpowers in industry too. Even knowing this, you might still feel a bit shaky about the leap. Maybe you are thinking, what if I mess up? What if I'm just not good enough? Don't worry, these are totally normal thoughts, but they don't have to hold you back. Let's look at the practical steps you can take to make a confident and smooth transition. Step number 1, building your professional network. Let's talk about networking. It's one of the easiest ways to build confidence and find opportunities. You don't need to be a social butterfly to start making connections. Join LinkedIn groups, hit up industry events, or even just chat with people in the field you are interested in. These connections, they'll give you insider insights and make you feel way more plugged into the industry. If you are feeling unsure what skills to highlight, you can use these conversations to figure out the transferable skills you already have, the strengths you already have that are most relevant to your desired industry, and also the gaps in your capabilities and the areas you may need to grow and strengthen. Step number 2, tailor your resume and online profile. Now that you've got some insights, it's time to make sure your resume and online profiles are ready to impress. A little rebranding goes a long way. What do I mean by that? Research job descriptions that interest you and update your profile with those keywords and skills specified in the job descriptions. This way, you will show recruiters that you are not just an academic, you are industry ready, and you are a suitable and competitive candidate for those non-academic roles. Step number 3, learn the industry lingo and culture. Once you are set up to shine, start learning the ins and outs of the industry you are heading into. Every field has its own lingo, career paths, and success markers. Understanding this makes everything feel a little less alien. Plus, it will help you make smart career decisions from day one. Let me share a bit of my own journey to show you how this all comes together. After earning my PhD in environmental law, I worked in academia over 10 years with fixed-term research roles focused on climate policy. But tired of the job insecurity, I decided it was time for a career change. I started connecting with people who had made similar transitions, networking with professionals in the public sector, and rebranding myself as a climate policy specialist by highlighting my experience in providing policy advice to government through my research and consultancy work. Within months, I landed a rewarding job in the public sector. It wasn't just luck, it was preparation and the courage to step out of my academic comfort zone. By building connections and focusing on my transferable skills, I found my place in a new field. So, if you are considering stepping out of academia, remember, it's totally possible, and it could be the career move you've been waiting for. Break through the myths, start networking, and embrace your strengths. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be ready to learn and adapt. I'd love to hear from you. Have you thought about making the transition from academia to industry? If you've already done it, what were the biggest surprises and challenges? Share your experiences in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on academic insights, career planning, and transitioning from academia to industry. Thanks for watching. Now go out there and make your career dreams happen. I'll see you next time. Bye.